Dylan Whyte versus Derek Chisora is really ramping up tension now. We have seen the behind the gloves for the rematch, and Derek Chisora is actually looking very trim and in good shape. He looks mentally strong also, and also he seems very energetic. Normally he seems kind of quiet and he doesn't really want to talk too much and he doesn't really care what he's saying. He doesn't really mean what he's saying. But now he's talking faster, more abrupt, and with purpose also. As we've always seen that in Dylan Whyte, but we've never really seen that from Derek Chisora. So he means business. He's written war all over himself. He's wearing hats that say war. And he's got even David Hay being a billboard for him. So he's doing the right things, I guess. He's training well. He's maybe going to come in lighter. And maybe he won't be an all-out brawler in this fight. He will use his brain a little bit more. But still, he's going to want to hit Dylan Whyte and hit him hard, tag him early, and hurt Dylan Whyte. So it is going to be a slugfest. I don't doubt that at all. But I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I think it's going to be a better fight than the first one. And that is some statement because the first one was one of the best fights in British heavyweight boxing. But this one, I think there's just more behind it. Derek Chisora has been in a lot of fights that are last chance saloon. This one, though, is last chance saloon. Where does he go from here if he loses? This is the end of Derek Chisora, I think, if he doesn't win. So he has to go out there and he has to perform. Yeah, if he loses on a split decision again, there could be a third one, or he could go on and fight others. But still, he can't really lose again. He has to win this fight. And Dylan Whyte, obviously, he has to win the fight to remain a mandatory for AJ at some point and get his world title fight, which is long overdue. Now, obviously, we have the battle of the 22nd because Frank Warren is also putting on a show. Carl Frampton versus Josh Warrington, which is a great fight also. So that would steal a little bit of limelight from this fight, but I think the fans who want to see this fight will see this fight, and the fans who want to see Josh Warrington versus Carl Frampton will see that fight. So it won't really make too much difference to this fight. I think the fight will get the fans that are interested in this one. More casual fans will watch Derek Chisora and Dylan Whyte than will watch Carl Frampton versus Josh Warrington. Because casual fans just want to see a fight, a slugfest, people hitting each other hard in the head, and it's a heavyweight boxing match, so that's what you're going to get. And you're kind of guaranteed knockdowns and knockouts and hard hitting and everything in the heavyweight division. That's what people expect, and I think that you can expect that from this fight, possibly. It could go the distance, and maybe they'll both stay on their feet for the entire 12 rounds, but I just don't see it this time. I think they're both going in there to take the other one out, which appeals a lot more to the casual boxing fan. And the great boxing fan, someone who follows it like a religion, obviously they're going to be, oh, we got a great boxing match here, Josh Warrington and Carl Frampton, so we're going to watch this one. Ultimately, I think they will both do fine. There's no reason why they can't. I mean, you have tons of football matches on the same day, and they seem all to do fine, so there's no reason why two boxing matches, two big events, and two rival promoters can't have a show on the same night and still do well out of it. I'm sure they will. But in watching Those Gloves Are Off, I was just astounded by Derek Chisora, how energetic he was. And I mean, he wasn't really that energetic, but still, he was pretty engaging, answering questions, and kind of engaging in some jokes with Dylan Whyte. Although after he refused to do the voiceover thing, I think, which wasn't really great. I wasn't too happy with that. Dylan Whyte was obviously happy to do it. He even said to Derek Chisora, just do it for Sky, it's for the fans, to build the fight. But Derek Chisora wouldn't do it. Maybe that's just mind games to try and get in Dylan Whyte's head, because obviously that annoyed Dylan Whyte. And once Derek Chisora knew that it annoyed Dylan Whyte, he continued down that path. But anyway, what do you guys think? Is Derek Chisora up for this? Is he energetic? Is he lean? Is he ready to go? And Dylan Whyte, is he the same? Or are you going to completely sidetrack this and watch Carl Frampton versus Josh Warrington? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please also like, share and subscribe to the channel Crunch Boxing and Sport.